Well, hello everybody. Ben here. Happy Hannon Studios, live from the studio, Manitowoc, Wisconsin. Remember, we are talking about matches, hybrid wrestling entertainment, live from Badger State Brewing in Ashwaubeon, Wisconsin. We're still talking here about the Baker Kodiak match versus Kanan Chorus. Very disappointed that we didn't get to see the entirety of the match. Was very curious to see what he could do. Thought that the Baker would win, that Kodiak would win. Papa Baker was with them because, of course, they were not in ACW. No real surprise of what was going to happen. First of all, though, come here. Papa, do not let your boys be separated ever again. It does not go well for you. So no more separation. So the match was predictable. What happened after the match was somewhat predictable. Ghetto Gear was there. They outnumbered the Bakers for once. You kind of knew they were going to beat up Kodiak. What I didn't see coming was that of how badly they beat up Big Papa Baker. Now, Papa asked for it. He got in the ring with the baseball bat and they made him pay. I was very sad because I love Big Papa Baker, but boy, he got beat up bad. TJ, got to see TJ in his authority role, and he fired the Ghetto Gear Solid. However, there is going to be a non-sanctioned match at the next show, Bakers versus Ghetto Gear Solid. Should be interesting. Because the Bakers, excuse me, it's been a long day. The Bakers will be mad. So they probably aren't going to be the friendly Bakers. I'd like to see Cannon get another opportunity at Hybrid Wrestling Entertainment. Potentially a match idea for you, TJ, would be Cannon versus Wyatt to get Wyatt into the Federation. I gave the match a 6 out of 10. A lot of predictability. The no finish to the match all kind of brought the match and segment down. Still good. It just, again, we didn't finish the match, and then predictable. So next up, we had Shaq Jordan versus Paul Verk. These two had chemistry with a capital C. They just worked well together. Shaq Jordan I've seen many, many times. Paul Verk I've seen a couple times, and just really love him as the heel. And then obviously Shaq Jordan is amazing. Just amazing. Shaq is got to be one of the best in the Midwest. Again, he's another one of those wrestlers that's, why are you here still? You should be up in the next level for sure, like OVW. Just really talented Shaq. Not only that, you are genuinely one of the nicer people I know. You took time to sit and talk with me, and I really appreciate it. That finisher, so Shaq won the match. He did beat Paul Verk after using a child as a battering ram. Just ridiculous. He finished with this like jump up onto the top rope moonsault flip thingy-mabobber that he made look so fluid and cool. It was just really awesome. I would love to see the HWE sign Shaq to a longer term deal. Let him compete for the title. Would love to see him versus Aaron Arsenal eventually, if Aaron keeps the title, or would love to see him versus Adam Grace, because that would be really good as well. Gave this match a 9.5 out of 10 because it just was amazing. The only reason it got the 0.5 taken off is I could have seen it maybe like 5 minutes longer, because I could have watched them much longer. Next up, Aaron Arsenal versus Jack Johnson. This match, hold on, itchy nose. This match was the awkward one I was telling you about. So the fans were cheering for Aaron Arsenal, the bad guy, and not really reacting much to Jax Johnson, his opponent. So Jax was the good guy. Aaron was the bad guy. And the fans kind of had that flipped around. Now, part of it, I think, is, of course, Aaron is a regular at Now That's Wrestling. And Jax has been here at least one time. But he's certainly not a name a lot of people know in this area. So, when it was Joey versus Aaron, everybody knows both of them, and they reacted accordingly. They didn't. And so that made the match a little awkward. Aaron calling it a tune-up, it's like, okay, kind of took some of the impressiveness away from Jax. I thought Jax did a great job in the role he was given, but again, the fans didn't react to this match quite right, and it took away a little bit of the match. So I give this match a 6.5 out of 10 for all the reasons I talked about. Next up, last match of the night, Adam Grace versus Salem Crane versus Stacy Shadows. Three of the biggest names in Midwest wrestling. I mean, Adam's been around forever. Stacy's been around forever. Salem Crane around for a very long time. And there were three big names. So it was a three-way dance. Let me pause for a moment. TJ, if you're listening, come here. TJ. And if TJ isn't watching this, make him watch this. You need a title that's only defended in a three-way dance. Call it the three-way dance championship, the three-way championship. You guys are smart. Think of a name, but it can only be defended in a three-way match because every show you've had has had a three-way match and they're super entertaining. So I think if a title was involved, it'd be more entertaining. Plus, I've watched a lot of wrestling in my life, never seen a title for the three-way that would be defended in a three-way match. Just an idea. Be a great way to get some outside people involved. Match itself, pretty predictable. You've got Salem Crane and Stacy, who are not Hybrid Wrestling Entertainment regulars, versus Adam Grace, who has been a regular now for the last couple of shows. I was pretty sure Adam was going to win. He did. Elbow off the top rope. There were some great moments in this match. Stacy powerbombed off the top rope, suplex, all kinds of crazy moves. These three know each other pretty well. Match was funny, a lot of funny stuff. There was also a lot of great action. I did give the match a 8 out of 10. It was a good match. It was almost a great match. Afterwards, a couple things happened. A TV got broken because someone got thrown into it. And then Aaron Arsenal put his single leg submission onto Adam. Adam will be taking him on at the big show coming up. Check that out. We'll talk more about that in other videos. For to be the first ever Hybrid Wrestling Entertainment champion. That should be a great match. I'm rooting for Adam. Because Aaron's bad. He's a mean bad guy. He's not a bad guy who appreciates fans who appreciate him. He's a mean bad guy. So, again, 8 out of 10. So that finishes the match of the night. Really, when you kind of look at all the matches, I give the show a good solid 7.5 to 8 out of 10. It would definitely a show you would have wanted to be at. There were a lot of really good matches and a few great. Next up, we are going to go ahead and talk about the match of the night. I will see you guys later. Happy Hannon Studios out. Good morning, good afternoon, good night.